Let's make a custom slime at Peachy Babies. So last weekend, I got to go all the way down to Austin, Texas to meet Andrea and her whole team at Peachy Babies. I even got to help design my very own slime. It's themed after my school mascot. Our colors are blue and white, and we are the big old bears. We decided on a snow fizz because I love crunchy textures. And Andrea even suggested twisting some white and blue slime together to make like a cool effect in the jar. And this was our finished product. It's called Big Bear Crunch. It's a super satisfying snow fizz slime that's scented like blueberries. And Peachy Babies is donating 1% of the profit to my school. It drops tomorrow on peachybabies.com at 7 p.m. Things in the Peachy Babies warehouse that I just don't get. This weird mannequin head.
His name is Peter.
Wait, what's that? An entire swimming pool full of slime. A slime that's 90% Legos. Ow. This wall full of random props. And cookware? Endless packing peanuts. And lots of glue. Wait, is that more glue?
Yes.
And look at all these stacks of boxes. Okay, well, I mean, that makes sense. I snuck into the Peachy Babies warehouse. Let's go play with some slime. Come on. I stole slimes. Let's play with them. Are you ready for the crackle? It's just the most satisfying sound. Favorite fuzzy socks. Baby axolotl. Ultimate birthday cake kit. Which one's your favorite? The time I went to my first concert. When I was growing up, my best friend's dad decided to buy her and all her friends tickets to see Britney Spears for her birthday. We were 6. At least I think so. We were young. Like any 90s to 2000s kid, I was obsessed with Britney. So we all piled into a limousine and headed up with our parents to the concert. I mean, at the time it was really cool, but now as an adult, I'm like, a limo full of 6-year-olds? No thanks. But anyway, off to the show we went. Now, because I was young, I don't remember much of the show, but I like to think that I went on stage with Britney and actually sang with her. At least that's how I tell the story. All the way home, all my friends are asleep in the limo, and I sat up and talked to the limo driver. It was midnight. It's a chatty little girl. Moral of the story, if you're a limo driver and you're taking a limo full of 6-year-olds to a Britney Spears concert, I'll pray for you. Let's talk for a minute. I don't know if it's because it's almost Valentine's Day or if the 5th graders are just in a mood, but like, love is in the air. And don't get me wrong, like, I totally had crushes in 5th grade. But were we that freaking obvious about it? Like, no, sweetheart, you staring down your crush in the face is not being sly. Use this random number generator to assign partners, and they get so upset when they don't get their crush. And like the flexible seating I use in my classroom, like they'll pick their seat and then they'll like scream across the room Monday morning when their crush walks in the door and they're like, over here, sit right here. Smooth. I swear, these 5th graders change boyfriends and girlfriends more than I change my clothes in the morning. Overall, I think it's super cute and I just love watching the tea. Time I got moved in the middle of a school year. It was my 2nd year teaching and I loved my class. We had low numbers that year and minimal behaviors, so it was pretty good. But we were afraid because of our low numbers that one of our classrooms would be collapsed and we would be moved. But when we made it past October, we thought we were in the clear. Think again. January hit and a teacher in the 6th grade quit in the middle of the year. So they decided they were gonna move somebody up to 5th grade and then move the 5th grade teacher to 6th grade. Guess who was the only one licensed to teach 5th grade? Me. No joke, they gave me 2 days to pack up my entire classroom and move down the hall. Like everything. And what's worse, my students were split up among the other 3 2nd grade classrooms. Now, I was terrified because I had never taught 5th grade before. So needless to say, I had a lot of help. But it ended up sparking my love for the older elementary school students. Moral of the story, sometimes a negative situation can turn out to be pretty positive. I got some new slimes a little bit ago, but I forgot to show you guys, so I want to show you now. These are from Dope Slimes. This one is Snowflake Macaroon. Smells really good. Cute. Guys, look how fluffy it gets. It's so fluffy. gingerbread ice cream cake. Doesn't really smell like gingerbread. Okay, now I smell it. I like this one. Last we have candy cane ice cream. Look at this swirl. The smell is amazing. Time I showed up early on a snow day. So anyone who knows me knows that I'm not a morning person. I literally am running out the door at the last possible second because I hate getting up early for work. So on this particular morning, I had gotten up, gotten dressed, I was on my way out the door, and I get in the car. And I was so proud of myself because I had given myself like an extra 15 minutes before I had to actually be there. I'm driving down the road and then I get a phone call from my mom. And she's like, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, "Mom, I'm going to work at 7:50. She proceeds to tell me that we have a snow day and I didn't have to be at work at all. I had a missed call and a voicemail on my phone, but I didn't have time that morning to check it. Had I simply checked my phone, I would have noticed that my school had called me to let me know we had a snow day. Moral of the story, check your phone when you get up in the morning because you might be missing out on the opportunity to sleep in. Time I cried decorating Christmas tree. When I was little, my mom had this beautiful Christmas tree in our living room. It was tall and colorful and had beautiful ornaments all over the place. And all the ornaments were super unique, like they would be from vacations or from gifts that people had given us. So I couldn't have been older than like maybe 9, I want to say. But this year, my mom had found 2 ornaments for my brother and I that were just super special and beautiful and breakable. For my brother, she got this glass football player holding another like giant football. It was really cool. And for me, she got me this beautiful porcelain ballerina. My face lit up. I loved this ornament. But I wasn't being very careful and I dropped it on our tile floor and it shattered into 1,000 pieces. I was so devastated I bawled my eyes out. Moral of the story, if you're going to give your child an ornament that's very fragile and breakable, do it over the carpet so that it doesn't break when they drop it on the floor. Let's play with some Halloween slimes from Dope Slimes. Frankenstein's Graveyard. He's so pretty. Halloween Slime Trio, Monster Mash. Spookies and Cream. It's a ghost! And Trick or Treat. Let's play with some Halloween slimes from Dope Slimes. First up, Buttercream Frosting. Cobweb Fluff. One just jumped to the front of the line.
What's so funny?
I'm a child. Okay, back to being an adult. I got some Halloween slimes from Dope Slimes. Let's open it. Oh my gosh, look at the label. Absolutely obsessed. First up, Witch's Brew. Smells like grapes. Up next, candy corn cake. Can we just appreciate the layers? Part 2 coming soon.